Yeah, I'm going to give big apologies to everybody out there in the land. I'm trying to do multiple duties here. Apparently, we ended up losing our microphone feed there for a while as I'm trying to focus on the gameplay here. So sorry for everybody back at home. We will have a recording this that will be posted later. So this is one of the issues of one-man band at the game. So here we go. Hopefully everything is back in order. We are back to good. We are back to action for you here. Everybody in the house has been just fine. And here we go. Back into the action. Trying to get into the front now is going to be number 6. Mac the Ripper. Mac the Ripper jamming quite a lot now for Tragic City. Brick out of the penalty box. Power jam opportunity is over. Rassassin playing some wicked defense back here as the star pass has been made. Going now onto the helmet of 246 Lucky. Brick getting back to that natural position, leading the front here for this Muscogee defense. Lucky trying to get past Dynamo. Both hitting the deck, going to trade off now, and passes the shoulders. 4 points onto the board. Cut into that Tragic City lead. Once again, we have 8 minutes left to go in the first. Don't forget to get over there and get your Chuckaducks, your raffle tickets. And it's going to be road rage the pivot for Tragic City heading off to the penalty box. As it's going to be another pass of the track now for Lucky. Both teams now trading off points. Rassassin trying to get in there to catch on to Mac the Ripper. Mac the Ripper grabbing some shoulder off a Brick. Now getting chipped out there by Jet Fuel. Jet Fuel saving the earth and doing some recycling. Meanwhile, Lucky slides through the pack for 4 more points. And we're going to bring that 2 minutes to a close, not before points go onto the board for Tragic City. Lucky hitting the deck over here, coming back to the bench. Double check our points. So a good crowd here tonight. Good to see you come out for roller derby. Give a big round of applause to yourselves. All right, we're going to have ourselves an official timeout. While we have this official timeout, want to give a shout out to Willow Point Dental. They're located at 7189 Moon Road in Columbus, Georgia. Willow Point Dental of Columbus offers an array of services that fall into the general dentistry category, endodontics, pediatric dentistry, and much more. Contact them at 706-685-6787 to make an appointment. Oh, and you know one of the things you can win tonight is an hour at Launch Trampoline Park. They're located in Columbus. They're the premier trampoline park. They have fun attractions and events for all ages, including a main court trampoline, dodgeball, Challenger Ninja course, basketball, launch pad, and more. Don't just jump, launch at Launchpad Trampoline Park. I know. I fixed it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's trying to do too many things at once.
Okay.
Now I
Apparently
realized
I am too, because I didn't realize you fixed it.
Yeah. No, it's trying to do too many things at once. So, hey, everybody over there, we were just told I didn't have sound for you on the Facebook Live. My bad. It happens. Too many things at once. Sorry, but you can see action. And it's going to be a quick pass on the inside straightaway for Tragic City. Sylvia Rath grabbing that lead jammer status opposite Lightning McQuad. And trying to make another pass through jump was not successful as taking the shoulder of Brick. But not before 2 points were able to slide by there. 65-52 is where we sit early. Because it's early, because we still have a whole nother period to go with 6 minutes left to go on the clock. We're going to line this one up right now with Claw and Order matched up against Lucky. Here we go. We have all our skaters out there on the floor right here at the Mike and Ed's Barbecue Jam line. It's going to be Claw and Order breaking the back first for Tragic City. Lead status being signaled by Nancy Scarrigan. Both teams in the initial apex. Bodies coming in. Real quick catch by Rassassin. Helps Lucky catch up to Claw and Order. So now both skaters here in the same passing at the end of the second straightaway, coming into turn number 3. Rassassin trying to get in there. Shoulder in, basically due to Claw and Order, what Claw and Order usually does to opposing jammers. Able to break the pack, but not before. 4 more points also by Lucky. So we're just going to trade off points here in jam number 18. 8 points apiece, so we're going to leave that differential where it is. 13-point advantage for the visiting team. Just said the name quite a bit as a pivot blocker. It's going to be Rassassin now taking the jammer duty for Muscogee, and it works. Lead jam opposite Mac the Ripper. And it was going to be one more to beat there by Jet Fuel. Jet Fuel not able to get the shoulder in, but a full lap lead. And Assassin takes the shoulder from Road Rage and calls off the jam, but 4 points onto the board. Full pass. Don't have to clear the pack to get all the points, just got to clear the hips. So 64-73, 9 points separate these two teams. As number 375, Sylvia Rath, steps onto the floor for Tragic City. And speaking of 9, it's Lightning McQuad for Muscogee. So right now, both jammers looking to try to take the same path. And it's going to be Lightning McQuad able to grab that lead. So we are winding down this period clock as Lightning McQuad, a flip of the hips on the outside, keeps both feet in bounds, able to get those 4 points onto the board before calling off the jam. Ever closer does the score get, 68-73, just a little more than a jam clock left on the game clock. As we reset for jam number 21, it's going to be Killamari and Sedusa as our jammers. Everybody packed up here in the Mike and Ed's Barbecue Jam line. And we are off. Quick step through. Killamari takes a dip to the in, works to the out, grabs that lead. Sedusa just changing off blockers. As we've had a star pass, Mia Cougar breaking the back now. Gonna be your jammer for the hometown team. Trying to get the helmet cover on, passing skaters. Ends up popping off though, has to go down and grab it back again. Meanwhile, both jammers now in the mix. Jet Fuel trying to lead the pack here in the middle. Normally a jammer working a lot as a blocker this evening. Killamari breaking pack. Mia Cougar looking to do the same. And with the offense deployed, able to get through was Killamari. All eyes to the outside. Dueletcher Cervix trying to play one more blocker here at the front. Killamari does make the successful apex jump there. Able to grab the 4 points onto the board, but not before Claw and Order for Tragic City heads off to the Comprehensive Women's Care of Columbus penalty box. As we have a medic coming onto the floor. lot of fast action thus far here in the game. Yeah. Want to repeat, sorry to all the folks out there. Trying to do a lot of things at once. Looks like we've gotten a little bit of a freeze on our feed here now. Going to speed back up. There we go. Picking it back up. Sorry to the folks out there having our audio clip out there for a minute. Had to do a little switching of different things there. And being the one-man band, I did not notice. But glad we have the audio up. You at least got to see the game action. Pretty good game thus far. So, yeah. Now have our player off the floor. No longer have our medics out there, so we'll switch back to our track camera. All right, as always, good to have our medical professionals here. We couldn't have this game without them. Hate having to use them, but glad to have them here. So we are going to come here into jam number 22. Able to ride the rails on the inside to grab that lead. It's going to be Sylvia Rath. Coming back into the second straightaway, Sylvia Rath takes it. It's going to be Lucky now, also able to get in there and grab some points as well. Onto the shoulder of Wrecking Ball. Muscogee defense resetting now for Sylvia Rath to come back into play. Good run of the toe stops on the outside by Lucky. Reset with the Packs coming back in here again. Looking to run a little bit of offense was Jet Fuel, now getting drawn back by Claw and Order. Both teams now back again here in the initial straightaway. Sliding once again into turn number 1. And yep, not able to keep it clean. We are going to have ourselves a Berez Chiropractic Center power jam to end the first. So once again, lead jammer status was with Tragic City. So we are going to go the full 2 minutes of this jam, and it's going to be Lucky out there on the floor all by Lonesome. Muskogee's trying to set the offense here. Tragic City running away here past apex number 2 into the initial straightaway. Quick sweeping hit there coming from number 8, Wrecking Ball. Buy a little time there for Sylvia Rath to get out of the penalty box as the clock winds down here in period number 1. Wow, lots of action to end this first. Gonna get the final score coming in from the inside as we tabulate this. Don't go away. We do have our Chuck-a-Duck. I'm sure they'll let you come down there and buy a few more ducks if you haven't already. Looking to get our whistle from the inside to send us into the half from our officials. Double checking our scores here. So what do you think of that first period, folks? Well, and there's the whistle from Vanilla Vice. We are going to halftime. Make sure if you haven't got your Chuck-a-Duck, go get one real quick, or 5, however many you want. You can't win if you don't enter. And if you're going to get concessions, be back here in 15 minutes for more Derby action. I did not have the audio on. It's trying to do too many. Oh yeah, this time we are gonna go back to no audio for the halftime for you folks. Once again, sorry about that to the folks at home. One-man band trying to do a few too many things at once, and I failed you terribly, but at least you had the video. You don't need to hear my commentary. You got the score. Run your own commentary. That's probably what you're doing at home anyway. So hopefully at halftime we'll get some penalties for you, some more information. Meanwhile, look at the fans. Look at everything. We're going to stay right here, but we're going to go sound off, and you can enjoy the lovely Columbus Civic Center. Wow. I'm just looking at how bad the actual lag is. It's like 2 minutes. So it's showing 10, and we're showing, well, okay, about a minute. Yeah, I haven't seen my system run this hard in a while. I think it's because it's trying so hard to keep up the speed with the. Oh, we're back up on the audio. Hey, everybody, you get to hear me talk. number 3 winner, Guillermo Cuernavaca. And we will meet over there at the raffle table, our little merchandise table there at the other end. So that's 3 down. We have 2 more to go. Ashley Thomas. Ashley Thomas, your winner number 4. And our final winner will be Brian Cook. Brian Cook, you got the Ames. Those are 5 winners. Go down to our merchandise table to claim your prizes. And we'll do the 50-50 raffle when we have a timeout. All right, here we go. Halftime has ended. We are coming back to play. It's going to be jam number 1 of period number 2. We have an empty comprehensive women's care of Columbus penalty box, but we have a full Mike and Ed's barbecue jam line. Lightning McQuad, Claw and Order, those are your jammers. Who will be the first to break for lead? It's going to be Lightning McQuad. And both packs now trying to cycle their way back into turn number 2. Lightning McQuad able to pass the hips of Killamari to grab those 4 points. Going to call it off as Claw and Order comes into the back. Going to finish it off. Going to be 85-101 to start the second. And after 1 jam's done, we're going to set for number 2. Going to bring us Sylvia Rath. And lucky as we are now 1 blocker apiece in the penalty box. So it's 3v3 here at the Mike and Ed's barbecue jam line. And it's going to be Tragic City taking jam number 2's lead. As playing a little bit of a speed defense now is Muscogee, trying to get as far away from the action, but not before. Lucky able to dip into the back. And yes, able to grab 2 points at the back end of this. So 4-2 advantage going to Tragic City, but good move by the captain to bring that defense forward to buy time for the jammer to grab 2 points. A frequently seen jammer in the first half, Mac the Ripper out there for Tragic City. Going to be standing alongside Rassassin for Muscogee. Rassassin getting low and deep and just powering straight into that defense. And able to push him to the outside and finds the space inside to grab lead number 2 of the second half. Oh, and a quick hit down goes Mac the Ripper trying to dance over the inside. Rassassin gets bottled up by the defense, decide to go ahead and call it off there in the second straightaway. Shout out to Willow Point Dental. They provide you with the personalized dental care that you deserve to keep your smile healthy. Beautiful smiles for a brighter future. Willow Point Dental. And we have ourselves an official review. Oh, official timeout here, sorry. So we come to the floor now. Also want to give a shout out to Lightning Graphics, family owned and operated since 1995 for your all around great service. Call on Lightning Graphics and Awards. So here we are on the inside. We have our official review. An official review, for the fans that don't know, it's just like most others, well, pretty much just like all sports now. You have the ability to go back and look at gameplay and assess whether the call in live action was accurate. So it gives the benches, the alternate, or the captain the ability to come in and question gameplay, but it has to be from the previous jam. You cannot go back and review any jams prior to the last jam. I mean, you can, but you're not going to win it. You might buy some time if they need to look over some things like penalties or points, but it will not be a win. And if you do win, you get to retain that review. And do you know where the Ultimate Party Bar is located? It's at 1039 Broadway in Columbus, and it's the Hooch, where you can find live music, karaoke, cornhole, beer pong, flip a cup, and drink specials. That's the Hooch at 1039 on Broadway. And we want to thank everybody who participated in our Chug-a-Duck, and a big thank you to our winners, because you always had to buy a few to get out there and throw them in there. So thanks for your support. And hopefully while you were down there buying those Chug-a-Ducks or getting your raffle tickets, which will be coming up shortly, you were able to buy some merchandise and represent your hometown team, the Muscogee Roller Girls. So either way, no matter which way this official review falls, it's going to be considered a solid review, because a normal timeout takes 1 minute. This official review has already taken 2:30, so gives everybody a time to take a breather, think about some things, possibly put something into the mindset of these officials out here, because I know occasionally coaches will go in and they will ask for things that perhaps they've seen during gameplay, maybe a penalty that's been occurring that hasn't been called, and it might put it into the mindset now of the officials. And it's going to be exactly where we started, as the official review coming from Muscogee was not won, so they will not retain the review. So play stands as is, and we move forward with Killamari out there for Tragic City and Lightning McQuad for Muscogee. Lightning McQuad, full power game there into the initial apex. Not only gets lead, but loses a blocker, an opposing blocker, off to the penalty box. Going to make it 2, as illegal contact now going to be assessed against Panama Jack You Up. So Comprehensive Women's Care of Columbus penalty box has 2 Tragic City, making it a much easier move for Lightning McQuad. Clearing the pack there in the second straightaway, all the way back now past the Mike and Ed's Barbecue Jam line. Goes the defense. That time Tragic City playing a little bit of that speed defense, buying some time to get the jammers caught up together to force the call off. Blocker advantage at the start here though for Muscogee. Brick sitting down right in front of Sylvia Rath. Lucky looking over the shoulder, Assassin. Sylvia Rath trying to take the edge of her Assassin. And a little bit of delaying text. Oh, and it's going to be a track cut now. Going against Lucky. Also going to get... Sorry, nope, it's going to be rescinded. The track cut will be rescinded, as will... Oh! Solid hit coming in front of us here. Sylvia Rath trying to get low to the outside. Brick getting lower. So now it's going to be lead going to Lucky. Both jammers on the same pass now. So coming in, call off there. Coming from the outside by Lucky. We're going to freeze it out, so just 4 points per team on that jam. 97-109 is where we're going to sit. Still an incredibly tight game here with 5 minutes gone off the clock. Want to thank Dr. Perez at Dr. Perez Chiropractic Center, specialized in spinal adjustments and non-invasive soft tissue therapies to promote wellness and pain relief for patients of all ages. Stop by today to see what his office can do for you. Mac the Ripper. Sedusa, they are our jammers. Team in green getting stretched out to the front. Jet Fuel trying to throw one more shoulder in to slow down Mac the Ripper. Mac the Ripper, though, does make it first, has lead as everybody is bottled up in the initial apex between turns 1 and 2. Churned it up there and able to come out of the churn. It's going to be Jet Fuel with Star on the helmet. Jet Fuel, now your jammer for Muscogee. And with a quick step through on the inside, Mac the Ripper calls off the jam before Jet Fuel was able to put on the jets to come back in to try and grab some points. Yes, that was my attempt at some really lazy wordplay, but I'll take it. And so Jet Fuel took the jam. They're going to come back in as a blocker. Going to have Claw and Order and Rassassin as the jammers. Rassassin looking to just power. Zigzags, turns around on the inside, gets the lead jam. Trying to just play a straight speed power there in the middle, trying to pass as many hips as possible. Able to get 3 bodies for 3 points. Freezing out Claw and Order. Coming in hot there at the back of the pack. 100-113, still a very tight game. As Muscogee's going to bring back Lightning McQuad on the jam line alongside Sylvia Rath. Interesting matchup. Both of these jammers have been the more preeminent lead status getters out here in this game. Both of them playing a very frenetic style right now, trying to get in and out. Lightning McQuad, once again using power in that shift game, gets the penalty though this time. Forearm call is going to give a power jam opportunity going to Tragic City. 4v4 on the blockers, though. Trying to leak out is Muscogee, trying to get away from the contact. A little bit of a double tap, able to get some recovery here, but not before. Sylvia Rath able to get up off the deck and find some inside space. Going to reset here at the Mike and Ed's Barbecue Jam line. Wrecking Ball looking to throw some offense in, able to split off the middle. Jet Fuel able to chip just enough to get the recycle. Buying some time to get Lightning McQuad back into play. Once again, Jet Fuel patrolling the back of the pack. Puts Sylvia Rath to the deck, forces the call off. So once again, 10 minutes have gone off our game clock here in the second. 20 left to go. Total game time. Still an incredibly tight score here. Once again, Tragic City going to line up with Mac the Ripper. Muscogee going with Lucky. Lucky looking to power the middle. Starting to drive it forward. Able to find some outside space. Slides through, grabs lead. Meanwhile, defense holding strong here in the initial straightaway. Oh, and gets a penalty as well. Perez Chiropractic Power Jam now in hand for Muscogee. Tragic City defense, though, not having any of it. Resetting around the offensive attempts. Shoulder to shoulder, the win goes. And able to, and no, not able to hold the outside edge against Dynamo. Track cut now. So we're going to swap off our power jam opportunities. Mac the Ripper now back into play and swings the hips, touches a toe outside. If you didn't like one power jam, you didn't like two. How about three? So needless to say, we will not have any call-offs in this jam. We're going to go the 2 minutes, and we're going to make it 4. Keeping it even as Panama Jack You Up able to dive those hips back for a little dip to get that track cut call. Brick now looking to do a similar move. Unfortunately, the pack gets strung out, and we get a pack destruction going against Rassassin. Good 2-wall now coming here at the back between Gates and Colorado Crash. Brick, last one. Oh, so much happening there. Big wins for the defense in that jam. So yeah, not a single one of those jammer penalties were done by their lonesome. Lots of blockers involved to create those opportunities. So we've cleared out the penalty box. And clearing pack first now is going to be Killamari. Killamari grabbing that lead for Tragic City. Of course, I say the penalty box. Oh, nope, there we go. We did not have an empty penalty box. We did have one sitting in there tight to the other team's pack. So we're going to trade it off. So still have one of the comprehensive women's care of Columbus penalty box. So 4-3 advantage going for Tragic City. And a hard contact drive forward coming for Killamari to clear the pack. Sedusa, cap in hand, also makes a pass through the pack. All jammers here available to score as Killamari trying to make one more time through. Killamari happy to run this jam long, willing to trade off points for time here. Once again, Killamari able to shrug off heavy contact to make a straight line run through the inside. Tragic City defense bearing down now here just in front of the Mike and Ed's barbecue jam line. Patrolling the edges, still looking to get those points through. Don't have to clear the pack to get points, just got to pass hips. So while Sedusa looks locked up, hips are getting passed, so points are going onto the board, but so is Killamari continuing to tack points onto the board, extending the Tragic City lead. Once again, Killamari able to flex off the defense, keeps the body moving forward. As the star was passed for Muscogee, going to number 17, Mia Cougar. Unfortunately, Mia Cougar now going to the penalty box with a forearm. So a huge jam, the largest of the game for either squad, coming there on the skates of Killamari. As we're going to take a team timeout for Muscogee. Once again, we want to recognize Comprehensive Women's Care of Columbus, committed to providing individualized and high-quality care to women at every stage of life. Offering a full range of OB/GYN services at our convenient location adjacent to Piedmont Columbus Regional in Columbus, Georgia. Request an appointment today. And East Alabama Chamber of Commerce wants you to remember, shop local and seek out a chamber member first. I hope everybody at home's having a good time watching this second half. Big jam put on there by Killamari and Tragic City. Strong defense at play. 3 more points going onto the board for Muscogee. So 40 points separate these two teams. Half of this second is gone now. Oh, going to get to see Tragic City looking to maybe go for the kill here with a power start. So here we go. We have a power start. Going to go with Road Rage as the jammer here. Brick trying to get out to the front, strengthen and lengthen out this with Faux Shizzle. Trying to buy some time getting their jammer out of the penalty box. But not before Comprehensive Women's Care of Columbus penalty box grabs one of Muscogee's blockers. Oh, and a quick turn on the outside, not successful by Road Rage. Both skaters trying to come back into play. Road Rage just bouncing off a brick wall. Mia Cougar now back into play. Both jammers on the floor. Blocker advantage still in favor of Tragic City. Once again, Road Rage not able to play Kool-Aid Man and break through that brick wall. And deciding to do side to side. This time, Jet Fuel getting in on the action. Sorry, get back to the track there for you folks at home. As we're continuing to grind this one out, Road Rage took the lead at the start in the Power Jam. Looking to continue it. Does not clear the hips, though, of Brick. They're just smiling at each other. You gotta love the sporting attitude out here on the floor between all these players. They know each other well. They tend to meet each other at various mixers and other activities in the Southeast region. Tragic City continuing to run these long jams. Oh, and Mia Cougar able to slide that skate on the outside just long enough to clear one more time. Once again, love the sporting behavior out here between these two teams. Doesn't matter, hard hits, you pop up off the deck, you smile, you slap each other on the back and tell them good game. It's how as the late ESPN announcers put it, don't hate the player, hate the game. Right now, you gotta love it though for Lightning McQuad. Look to be getting chipped to the infield, able to turn those skates sideways and drag it to be able to get that lead jam status. And powering under, last one, Shreddy Mercury. Oh, and a cleanup coming from Dynamo. Rassassin says, I can clean just as well as you. Both of our jammers hitting the deck there on the outside of turn number 3. Multiplayer call coming from the inside. It's two blockers going to the penalty box. The Comprehensive Women's Care of Columbus penalty box for Tragic City. Mac the Ripper having a tough time. So I think these blockers have something against the floor because they keep trying to bounce these jammers off it. So that last hit, at least in some regard, was successful for Tragic City as it forced the call off of the jam, ending that successful run by Lightning McQuad. So I got some winners over here. If you entered that 50-50 raffle, we're going to call your numbers out here when we have the next stop of play. So be listening. Have your tickets ready. Right now, trying to punch their ticket for lead is Lucky. And it is a winner. Lead jam now going for Muscogee. Looking to grab into that Tragic City lead. And it's going to be Jet Fuel with the hard shoulder. Bouncing Claw and Order off the deck. And if you didn't know, fans, concrete is not comfortable to hit. Oh, and able to dance the toe stops as the blocker who took Lucky to the outside also went outside, so a no pass, no penalty. Won't get the point, but gets to stay in play and no penalty. So 3 points on that last turn of a track. All right, folks. This is still a very close game. If you're not familiar with roller derby, it doesn't take much to turn a game around. 24 points, we just saw a 28-point jam. So like I said, it's easy to do. So here we go. For our Monkey and Millie winner, your ticket number 5210101. That's 5210101. You were our winner for the Monkey and Millie part of the raffle. For our lawn care part of the raffle, your ticket number 5210120. 5210120. You are the winner for the lawn care raffle. And for the straight up 50-50, 5210111. 5210111. You got the money. So those are our 3 raffle winners. Head over to the merchandise table to claim your prizes. So we got our little micro pack coming out here. We got Rassassin, we got Road Rage. We got 2 runners at the front. Road Rage, dipping down, throwing some shoulder down against Rassassin. Rassassin, though, still the lead, calls off the jam. That's one of the beauties about this sport. You can play offense, defense at the same time, even if you are the offensive player. That time, Road Rage able to buy a 0-point jam with the double break and the contact. We're going to line it up after that 0-0 jam. We're going to bring 6 and 9, 6 and 9. I think you know their names. That's Lightning McQuad. And it is going to be Lightning McQuad with the lead jam as Mac the Ripper going back for the deep recycle. Muscogee defense buying a full lap lead now. Lightning McQuad trying to step through the inside, takes a tumble. Panama Jack you up, heading over to the Comprehensive Women's Care of Columbus penalty box. That defensive stop was a winner, though. Able to buy back that full track lead. Forcing a 3 points, so 133-154. A little over 9 minutes left to go. Let's hear it, fans. Keep it loud and proud. Claw and Order, Lucky, those are our jammers. We are all stacked up here on the Mike and Ed's Barbecue Jam line. Lucky looking to grab the inside, not quite able to get past the final hips there. Says, I didn't like the inside, let's go back out. Still same dynamic duo up there. Duel at your cervix, last one. Oh, Claw and Order breaks the pack, but decides once again, I'm going to play defense. So there we go. 2 times around, 2 times we've had jammers playing the defense. And there it was. Smart move by Claw and Order clearing out the penalty box. So we're going to start this one on full 5-on-5 coming in to jam number 17. Able to at least grab 1 point as well, so we'll just call it a double win. Once again, give a big round of applause to our skating and non-skating officials. They are volunteers. We couldn't play these games without them. Assassin looking to break the middle, zigzags, finding some space. Able to do it, grabs that lead. Sylvia Rath still in the churn. Now getting the deep drawback there. Brick patrolling, buying time. Full lap lead now going for Assassin. It's the little things that help to bring the score a little bit closer. Assassin bouncing off a wrecking ball there, and yep, had an illegal contact. Saw that coming. Road Rage got a little bit antsy. wanting to catch Recessin coming up, but unfortunately caught Recessin while still down. Yeah, can't touch them when they're on the ground. It's a safety thing. So able to grab 4 points, once again shortening that Tragic City lead. Tragic City feeling a little bit of the pressure, going to go ahead and put Shreddy Mercury on the track, number 80. Been playing a lot of pivot this evening. Able to do a little dance hop on the inside to grab a quick lead off that Mike and Ed's Barbecue jam line. And a quick move by Muscogee, getting that star out of the pack and onto the helmet of Jet Fuel. Jet Fuel now able to get in and score as well. Continuing to grind it in a mixed pack into the second straightaway. Dynamo not successful that time getting the exit hit. Oh, but we are going to have a track cut now going against Shreddy Mercury. It's going to be a power jam opportunity. Brought to you by Perez Chiropractic. Jet Fuel looking to get a little help from friends. Extremely stingy power jam defense from Tragic City thus far this evening. These Tragic City defenders have been playing with each other for a very long time. They know the little ebbs and flows of each other's movements. But not enough as Jet Fuel powers through the outside. Tragic City turning that defense into offense quickly, allowing Shreddy Mercury the quick pass on the inside. So trading points now as we're going to go the full 2. As lead jam status was rescinded when Shreddy Mercury went to the penalty box. More bodies keep hitting the deck here near the pivot line. A lot of leaning contact into these hits and having the chair pulled out from under him. And with the whistle, we end the jam. Not before a quick little turn to the hips there at the end from Jet Fuel to grab 2 more points. So with a small power jam in there, only a 2-point advantage going for Tragic City after the quick lead got by Shreddy Mercury. So pretty much an even jam there coming out for both these squads. We're going to reset here. Jam bringing us the jam stylings of Killamari and Lucky. Muscogee having a really good, successful run of lead jam status prior to that Shreddy Mercury lead. Killamari trying to do the same as they're just continuing to extend this pack. Oh, and it's going to be a power jam opportunity now going for Tragic City. Track cut call sending Lucky to the penalty box. Muscogee playing the speed D. You can't score points if you can't pass them. Also buys time as well. So those 4 points came at the cost of a full track turnover and time off the clock. So once again, Muscogee speeds up the pack, looking to extend this time. Unfortunately, couldn't keep containment of the pack. So we're going to lose one player off once again. Oh, this time it's going to be Dynamo going to the penalty box. As we have both jammers on the floor now, power jam has ceased for Tragic City. Second blocker now going off to the Comprehensive Women's Care of Columbus penalty box for Tragic City. So it's going to be a 2-blocker advantage to start this next jam for Muscogee. I am Speaker of the House, and on behalf of the Muscogee Roller Girls, I want to thank every single fan who came out here tonight. Once again, make it loud in here for everybody. I drive all the way down here from Huntsville, Alabama to be here for these games because I know this Muscogee roller team is a great organization, and I am proud to be here on the microphone for them, talking Derby for you folks, and I'm so happy to see all you folks here to show your support for your local team. It's something that's, you'd be surprised. You guys are a great crowd, a very large crowd here. So this is something special, and it's a big deal for this team here to see you come out.
Could you call this raffle again for me? It's for the $25 gift card for lawn care.
Yeah, so I guess somebody didn't want the lawn care. We're going to try it again. It's 521-0120. 521-0120. If that's you, you're the winner. Go on down there to the table where you bought your ticket. Go claim that prize. And one more time, want to say hey to Launch Trampoline Park. Hi, Launch Trampoline Park. They're in Columbus, Georgia, the premier trampoline park. Oh, and keeping premier. That's number 1. That's lead. That's Lightning McQuad. That's number 9. They wear green. Oh, and gonna split the uprights there. Looking for a little shake and bake and said, I'm just gonna go run upfield. Taking the middle of the pack, calls off the jam after scoring the 4. Gonna reset this pack with just under a jam time left to go. Once again, sorry to the folks at home. Oh, we'll get you back to the game. We'll let you see the people, see the things. Things happened. I talked about it. Maybe you heard. All right, we're going to set this jam up. Could possibly, potentially be the last one. Mac the Ripper, Rassassin. Rassassin! Grabbing it fast. I blinked and I missed it. Here we go. Reset now in turn number 1. Looking to grab the points. Trying to run a little bit of offense there. Tragic City bottling it up. Rassassin taking the outside, calls it off. Able to clear the pack, though. Get 4 points past all hips. As we come back in, we still have time left to go. As a reminder, jam clock supersedes game clock. So should the game clock go to zeros and the jam still continues, we still ride that jam clock. As here we go, it's gonna be Killamari and Lucky. We are now under 30 seconds, so this will be our final jam in all likelihood. And it's gonna be Killamari with the last turn of the hips past Brick to grab the lead jam status as we have a skater hit the deck, calling over emergency medical. So I'm gonna clear away from our down skater. Our jammer went down over there in the initial apex. So we're going to freeze the clock there as we had a downed skater. There's our fans. Hopefully I'll remember after showing our fans to rotate it back to gameplay. My apologies to everybody out there watching, but hey, you should have been here. That's the best place to be for any game is live. And yeah, I want to thank all the people that are out there. Oh, looks like there's 23 of you. Hi, all 23 of you. Oh, unfortunately, it does seem like, it was a bit of a hard fall, so slow getting up. So we're going to probably take this extended just a little bit longer. Good to see her moving, getting up off the track, getting help from our EMTs, so that's always good. Looked like it was a bit of an awkward fall. A lot of bodies were churned up there in that apex between turns 1 and turn 2. So, yeah, you hate to see those little awkward hits. You always worry about whether or not the head makes contact with the floor because a lot of times stability to kind of catch and control is a little bit gone with the twist. So, yeah, a little bit gas there. Kind of hands on hips. Good to see. So we reset the clock with 10 seconds left to go. 20 points separate these two teams. Great game. And there we go. We get the signal from Vanilla Vice, our head official. We're going to make this score final, as the clock had wound down during gameplay prior to getting it called down. There's a little bit of a hiccup there in our game clock, which made it appear as though we had a little more time. So we're going to finish it as it is. So once again, a big round of applause for these two teams. And when you get the chance, unlike other sports, you can come down here to this yellow caution tape, stick a hand out, wait for the final, and once it does, come out to the game tape, and you can congratulate all these players. And there we go! Tragic City Roller Girls with the win! There we go, fans lining up the track to say hey to these players. And give it up to Muscogee Roller Girls! And don't go away, we will have MVPs. Is the player you think most deserving going to be the winner? You won't know unless you stick around for our MVPs. And if you're not going to stick around, thank you for being here tonight and making this such a special evening of hard-hitting, fast-action roller derby. And for those of you at home who watch this, thank you for bearing with me and bearing with my hiccups and all my things and all my stuff. And yeah, it happens. It's live. That's what live does. So